Today I'm going to show you how I grow mustard, radish, and broccoli microgreens together in the same tray using our silicone reusable grow medium. First, we're going to use some 10 by 20 trays. I like to use a mesh tray with a no-hold tray underneath. I feel like the mesh tray gives my roots better aeration and anchoring. Then I take a single sheet of our silicone reusable grow medium and place it flat into the mesh tray. I'm going to install one of our tray clip labelers. This will help me identify my tray on the shelf, and later it will help me lift the tray easier for bottom watering. I'll link them below. I like to mist the medium with water before seeding to help the seeds stick. I started by planting broccoli, and I went with a purple sprouting variety. Since this single tray will have 3 microgreen varieties, I'll be dividing the tray into thirds. To do this, I evenly sprinkle broccoli seeds on a third of the tray to create my first section. I make sure that the seeds look dense enough, but still have some space between them to prevent overcrowding as they grow. With the first group finished, I moved on to seeding the radish seed, following the same process I did for broccoli. Since radish seeds are bigger seeds, you usually don't have to use as many of them. I finish off the tray with spicy oriental mustard, following the same process as for the other 2 groups. Other mustard varieties have seeds that are too small for this medium type and will fall through the mesh. It's time to give these seeds their water so they can germinate. I mist the seed with water for about 15 to 20 seconds using a pump style sprayer. This sprayer is my personal favorite, and I'll link it below for you. I used the other no-hole tray to place it on top, trapping the humidity around the seeds. I placed it onto our grow shelf and added 5 pounds of weight off camera. It's the morning of day 2. All the seeds on our tray are beginning to crack open. I need to give them their first watering of the day. We always water 1 to 2 times a day or as needed. If the seeds look dry rather than moist, they need more water. Usually dry out happens on the edges of the tray first. Today is day 3 of this grow. This tray had a big transformation overnight, and now we have lots of sprouts showing. We are super close to Blackout, but they still need 1 more day underway, so I repeat my daily germination process. I can tell I'm doing a good job with my watering across the tray, because I don't see any areas of dried out plants and seeds or poor germination. If you see either of those signs, you're likely not watering enough. It's day 4. All of these microgreen varieties have germinated beautifully. We now see more of the yellow plant across the tray than we do dark seed holes. This means it's time for Blackout, but first we mist the tray to keep everyone hydrated. I took the tray that was on top like this and I flip it into a Blackout dome. Once it is in Blackout, I'll put it back onto our grow rack and I'll mist the tray later again today. Today is day 5 and our microgreens are now at a great height, so we no longer need to be in Blackout. Today they will go into light and begin receiving bottom water. I begin bottom watering with 1 cup of our fertilizer water mixture. I share how to mix your own fertilizer in a separate video. They'll start to green up under the 3 20-watt lights we have on our shelf. I'll come out later today and bottom water again. On days 6 and 7, I repeat my bottom watering twice a day, morning and evening. And on day 7, I did have to increase the amount of water given from 1 cup to 1.5 cups, since they started drinking up the water quicker as they grew bigger. Then on day 8, we had a stunning triple variety tray of spicy mustard, radish, and broccoli microgreens that were ready to harvest. All of this was grown on our reusable medium, which I'll link the medium and trays below. Before harvesting, I like to put down a mat on our countertop to keep my tray from sliding. We use a scale, bowl, and a knife to harvest our microgreens. This way we can measure our input and outputs for harvest yield data. I start by harvesting the mustard microgreens first. Then work my way through the radish. And into the broccoli greens. From this single 10 by 20 tray, we grew 161 grams of fresh microgreens in just 8 days. With everything harvested, it's time to make this into a proper microgreen blend by mixing them together. Personally, I love microgreen blends. Mixing broccoli with mustard and radish helps tone down the spicier varieties, so you can enjoy the flavor without being overwhelmed. They also end up looking vibrant and colorful, and if I had Swiss chard or red garden amaranth on hand, I'd add them to this mix too. The flavor was everything I hoped for. Fresh, full flavor with a hint of spice. I will quickly show how we clean up post-harvest. After harvesting, I remove the tray clip. I use our scraper tool and remove all the leftover roots and stems, which takes me about 30 seconds to do. We can now compost the leftovers. These are my supplies for cleaning and sanitizing the medium for reuse. I like to clean our medium in bulk batches. I first pluck out any big remaining bits. Then I wash all the mediums well with a free and clear dish soap. This is a relatively quick process. I place all of the mediums into a bucket and add just enough water to cover the medium well. For sanitizing, I'm going to show you my new favorite method. Please be aware that we use ozone, which needs to be handled responsibly as it can harm your lungs and organic material. We place our bucket in a side room that we can close off from ourselves and pets while the ozone machine is running. I place the air stone into the water and rest the lid on the bucket, but do not push it down. Once it's plugged in, I set it to run for 30 minutes and quickly check that it is turned on before leaving and sealing the room. After 30 minutes, I go back in, disconnect the tube, and grab my bucket to take it outside. If we needed to use that room, we would need to vent it out properly, but we do not need to use that room, so we just take the bucket to vent it outside for a moment. The medium is sanitized and can be reused. I just place the medium onto a tray so it can dry until I need it. An ozone machine is a wonderful, quick, and effective way to sanitize without using any chemicals. The machine works by generating ozone gas to purify air or water through oxidation, which breaks down bacteria, viruses, molds, and odors. The reason we seal things off is because breathing ozone can irritate the lungs and cause breathing problems, since it's highly reactive and attacks natural substances. If you intend to use ozone, please do your own research and use caution. Thanks for joining me, and happy growing!